alive. Slow friendship to guide me through fall. So silent I can see it
Brian came up with a song, We Morpheus. It was difficult to write songs when you're not rehearsing together, when it's changing files, swapping files with each other. So trying to write the lyrics, trying to find out from Brian what he's trying to do with We Morpheus. He came up with the name, so that was the first link with the music. Brian was interested in writing lyrics himself because he had a few of his own songs. And he asked me, how do I write lyrics? And I was, Jesus Christ, I don't think there's sort of a method to it, you know? I said, over the space of a month or two, if you have music and if you have words, you link the two of them together. And in the end, you'll be able to create a story. When you're not in a room rehearsing together, it's more difficult. Someone just sending you files and here's a song. You're not really invested. So Brian comes up with a title for We Morpheus. He said it's about, you know, how everybody's going around with their phone in their hand these days and technology is just interfering and going into us and nobody's sort of reacting or contacting each other or talking to each other or having a vibe with each other. He had words like We Morpheus. He gave me a general idea, but this music still wasn't hitting me. But he recorded the song maybe 10, 15 different ways, different times. And in one of the versions, he made a mistake, and that mistake was just like a note going dee 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 dee. To me, that I got the link right there, and it's like, you know, like a fax machine going off in my head. And for about fucking 2 weeks, all I could think of was that's dial up, fucking. And I heard this dee 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 dee, and I wrote lyrics around that. About We Morpheus, about Brian, what he spoke about, just from that one fucking note. When you're writing lyrics, you think it's bullshit. Or when you're trying to bring someone into a fucking song with words, when they've written the music, you know, it's hard to get a link, whereas if you're there every week, it's better. This led to a discussion though about how to write lyrics for Brian, how I write lyrics, and I'd never broken it down before. It was always just sort of, I won't say a natural thing, it was always just a thing you did without actually thinking about it. But when you break it down, there is sort of ways of doing it, of gathering information, shall we say, and trying to bring it out subconsciously from yourself, from the people around you, and putting it out on a page or putting it out musically. We did Devil 66 as well. Adrian just had one riff for the Devil 66 song. It was really fucking sleazy. I just got a feel from the riff and I had lyrics straight away for, you know, come and take a fix, blah, 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 Devil 66. And that's all I had. And I just did about fucking 16 layers of vocals for describe to Adrian where I was going, like, you know, down a highway in a car. We said, yeah, we're going to a carnival. And so we had this discussion about going to a carnival. Who the fuck's running the carnival? Is the mafia running the carnival? We all brought each other into it by just talking shit. And it's linking words together, linking music together, and sometimes you think this is shit. I mean, for years I've written songs in a rehearsal room. Go home and think about them, and you're writing 5 songs for an album over the same, as a whole sort of thing, whereas these are just separate songs. We broke each other down to the point of, what are you doing there? What are you doing there? How do you do that? You know, we could just copy, cut, paste that riff and play it 4 times and blah, 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 but you lose the feel. And it's us going and figuring out how to do something there, or how to record that vocal, or what are you trying to say here, or what are you doing there, or when you change that chord, trying to figure out what each other of us are doing. It's a different thing. Instead of just going to rehearsal every week and jamming it out, which is a good thing as well, but it's just different. Over time, the 2 lads had written a lot of songs and I was way behind. And I'm going, shit, this is a bit daunting. the lads have songs written, and the only input they want is my lyrics or my words, and I'm going, right, let's go that way. I dragged shit out of myself, and I mean, I was going up to the rehearsal room by myself and just recording 16 different tracks of vocals and thinking, yes, I'm doing something. It started slowly developing like that, and the lads had a few songs written, and I slowly started recording vocals and sending to them, and they were happy. Adrian hadn't written songs in maybe 10, 15 years since he left Morning Beloved. So he was full of ideas and full of music and full of a lot of things that I had emptied myself of. So it was sort of me trying to fucking bring my balance back up to him and Brian, who were fucking dying to write stuff. And I'm here going, oh, I'm really miserable. This is terrible. And just stop feeling sorry for yourself and actually just try to start creating stuff again. And it was fucking good. It was a lot different writing separate songs with music written already, or sometimes the music is written and it's not linking with me, and I don't want. And then you're wondering, can I actually do this shit at all, or is it all just made up? Of course, it's all made up, but it's made up from somewhere. And like Adrian wrote a song, "I'll Stand Guard," and so I just decided I'm going to write some lyrics for this, but I'm going to mainly just record the vocals, one take, but from the feel of what I've been thinking about it for a while. I recorded it, sent it to him, and what I had thought about the music and the vocals and the feel of the song, Adrian came back with the same thoughts without actually us discussing it beforehand. You're going, yeah, it does work. There was 7 or 8 songs written. I said, let's go out to Adrian and jam the songs together. So we spent every day, 8 hours in there, just jamming the songs. I just start getting the vibe for the songs, start talking. We were talking shit, linking stuff together over there, getting titles for stuff, getting images, ideas of what the songs are. So I wrote the lyrics, Adrian wrote some lyrics, we recorded the vocals. It should have been over the space of 3 or 4 months, but it was over the space, for me, very slowly over the space of a year. The songs were written, but actually jamming the songs, and when we came home again, we had different feels for the songs, and we could actually just go at them, knowing each other some more, even though we'd known each other for years. I just thought it was a different process of the way I've been writing songs and writing lyrics for years. The last part is the imagery. So I went to Stable Diffusion, never used it before, and I went, I just type in what I'm thinking, and it's like Mafia Carnival ice cream with Salvador Dali. And that was where some of the images came up. We were just trawling the internet, trawling our brains for how we like carnival-esque stuff, for mafia fucking. I'm a big Godfather fan, Adrian's a big Godfather fan, but that's why suits and hats sometimes are cool, and shadows and stabby shit, you know. My mother was sick for a couple of years and she was in a home and had dementia, and it's fucking, you know, dementia is tough shit. It's fucking tough to watch, it's tough to think about, and I'm writing lyrics about this, raw lyrics, not trying to cover them up with fucking whatever big words or big allegory or whatever you're coming up with. It's just like I'm sitting beside her and she's dying, and it's, you know, it's as simple as that. And I'm looking at this and going, I can't send this to them because what the fuck, it's too simple, it's too easy. I sent it to them and the two of them were just like, yeah, it's fucking, let's do it. There's no question. It's been interesting, and it's also been very fucking liberating